Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and today we gonna make a lot of trees. So I thought about this recipe a little bit, this whole plan, and I like it, but I've realized the compost situation really can't be imported. I just don't make enough compost. So what? Just what? No, there was a follow-up part of that question, but first I want to check something. Because we make a lot of trees somewhere else, and I just want to see how that was going. Maybe we can just steal compost from that. I probably can't, but it's nice to imagine that I could. I also don't remember where it was that I was making compost, so it's getting more and more dire the more I look. I swear it was up here somewhere, but now I am not so sure. Oh, ammonia, sulfuric acid, Invar. No, where? Why would I have ever made trees? Maybe if I do this, I'll figure it out. I know I made trees before. It was for rubber. What? This is a piss poor amount of trees. That's a disappointing level of trees. And someone's gonna say, "It's trees, son." I know how you are. So let's not do that. Let's rubber. I don't even know who. You know what? It's not where I thought we were going with that, and I'm only slightly disappointed. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do the old algae thing, and the algae into compost. We're going to need 61 of these things, but they only take water. That's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. And out of curiosity, if we just do with these little groundwater bores, how many do we need? 15. Hey! 15 will do just fine. Okay, so we can use our water bores and make 61 of them. And that way we don't need to worry about too much to do with piping. Okay, that works for me. Problem solved. Well, not really. New problems achieved. Problems received. Yeah, it's the story of my life. Okay. What I need is the algae farms. I need like 60 of them? 70 of them? 61 of them. No, 70. Okay. Solbert, I was thinking about that question today. Not today, yesterday. And then I went and asked Panda my version of it. Which is, would you trust a man masseuse? Yeah, a man trained as a masseuse or a bear trained as a masseuse? Because, you know, it's a bear. But then I just like the idea of the bear just being a because the important part is the bear is a trained masseuse. That's incredibly important to the equation. Not just a regular bear, it's a masseuse bear. And ultimately I believe Panda's answer was masseuse bear because, you know, he's not really a fan of any masseuse in general, so masseuse bear. And I'm like, you know what, I respect that. I respect that. Also, masseuse bear. So we're basically making 3 belts, so if we just do... What if we just do 60? Don't go 70, just go 60, so 20 on each, so 10. The bear. The masseuse bear sounded more interesting to her. Which you know what, honestly, I would have a bear from a masseuse. Sorry, a bear from a masseuse? No. A masseuse from a bear. He's got big bear claws, and he's like, "How was your day? You're feeling a lot of tension in the shoulders." He's just a good boy. Like, what do you not get? It's just a bear. And he's just there to help. Get that tension out of your shoulders. Honestly, I'd have a lot more tension in my shoulders because of the bear, but that's my own personal... Yeah, maybe that's just me being racist against bears. And that's something I need to work on. Like, that's not okay. How much... What about his claws? What about his claws? I mean, yeah, that's probably why I've got the tension in my neck. I'm worried about his claws going into my neck. I think that's... With my racism mode, I think it's fair to be racist about a bear. Am I right? It really depends on your opinion, doesn't it? I think it's fine, but it doesn't mean it is fine. And anyway, no one said it was a male bear. It could be her claws. You know, did you ever consider that? Female bear masseuse. I'll be honest, I only just thought about that now, but it's valid. It's a valid possibility. Depending what the definition of is. Oh, this is like the definition of you in the game Marvel Champions. I don't know, what's the definition of you? I think they would do more than scratch your back. Well, you know. It's a Bill Clinton defense thing. Well, how'd that work out for him? He's dead. I'm not going to tell me Bill Clinton's not dead, but, you know, when was the last time you saw him in person? Hmm? I'm going to try this. Maybe one more. I'm just really fond of, like, doing this way these days. And then having one go out. No. That's the one that works that way. And then just having, like, another thing. Connect. I just kind of like the double belt these days. It's just kind of neat. I just think it's neat. Okay. And then if we build like more of those, I think that'll be pretty good for my soil. And as I've said many times, you must always be ready to soil your pants. Or plants. But, you know, I'm not American. I need to turn on service. Did I not? I thought I did. That's going in. That's going... Yeah? Oh. You are correct. I did not. Well spotted. Thank you. Well spotted indeed. Okay, and then we probably need to get some power through here somehow. You know what? We're always using this side. I think we should... This side sucks. Oops. There we go. Okay, I'm not too worried about the next part of this. This takes how much compost to make? 0.62 belts. Okay, that's fine. Make that. And we'll find a bunch of ways that'll connect later, which I'm not super fussed on. I don't really care that much. Hey Veldak, welcome. Where's my music? It's very deathly quiet right now. I'm uncomfortable. Like the music knows something I don't. This is what playing RimWorld DLC does to you. You hear no music and you're like, well, I'm gonna die now. Burger Street Festival in 1 day and 2 hours? Hell yeah, buddy. Get them burgers before those burgers get you. This is how that works, right? Okay. We still need fertilizer and we need... What do we actually need? We could make carbon dioxide, but why bother? Because we can just take carbon dioxide from... Oh! That reminds me, we have something that's broken with the chrome. Chrome's broken. I don't remember how, but I know it's broken somewhere. Chrome's here, okay. I didn't cast it correctly, I suppose. Those chrome casts always being done wrong. What was wrong with chrome, though? I do not remember exactly what it was. But it's fine up to there. Oh! Yes, it's the ferric chloride. We're using the wrong ferric chloride. That's an easy fix, though. We just start using ferric chloride, too. We've done it before, we'll do it again. In fact... Ooh. That might be a bit of a problem. No, it won't be a problem. We just make this longer. There we go. Okay, and then we do that, and we just start shifting things until it works. It's honestly my way of dealing with anything in Factorio. Just shift things until it works. Okay, that, like that, that, and then connected. Okay. And immediately the train's coming. That's good news. I will not adjust anything just yet before I break it. Oh, actually, oh, it's already done, so it won't break. And that'll make a lot of chrome, which is good. I don't quite know how much ferric chloride I have, but until we have a problem, I think we're okay. There's 500 sand just sitting there waiting for the slaughter. Right, and then it has to sort everything. I remember the sorting being kind of an absolute mess here, but that's okay. The point is, as it gets made, it'll start sorting it. It's all going to be good. We do need productivity there, but quite frankly, I don't care right now. That's good. And then that makes a lot of sand fill, which is not... I have a funny feeling that's been broken for a while. That's alright, that's what we make resources for them to be used. Oh right, that was like the little bit of cubic concentrate I needed to make the tiniest amount of platinum. Why did I even go for sorting? For chrome? Because you have no choice. I don't believe you get a choice with chrome. I believe you have to sort it. Tell me I'm not crazy on that. Yeah, no. With Chrome, you can't just make a single thing. It was around here somewhere, I think. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, me. So platinum, you need to make a little bit of platinum to be able to make black chips, so you can make the better platinum. So you do need to make a small amount of platinum through sorting methods, but once you're done with that, you don't need to make any more. Which is convenient. Okay, hug the wall. Turn on personal logistics. And then we get a bunch of stuff that will fix all my problems in life. I don't know if I needed those anymore. Crash. Okay. We're going to need to build some train stations very soon. Up here. With my wood station. Okay, there we go. Get all that started up. Did I get my composters done? I did. Did I not bring enough composters? 20. Oh. I guess I didn't. That should sort itself out, I imagine. But I'm not quite sure. One thing I probably want to do at some point is get the better power lines. Okay, good, good. Where are we at? So that's done. Iron, I guess we need at some point. Do we make carbon dioxide on site? How do we do with carbon dioxide? Not really enough. Okay, so I guess we need to bring in chalk. Not really difficult. Okay. Urea gas is probably the next thing we urgently need to bring in, so let's do that. Oh, I've made that. Cool. Because we need to make the fertilizer. What do we actually need? Fertilizer, nutrient bulk, urea. Okay. Let's just give up on that. Let's just bring in chalk. So, iron, chalk, nutrient pulp, urea gas. Okay. That's all pretty doable. Iron's the last thing we need, so that's fine. Urea gas, I suppose, next. Why are you sitting at urea pick, and why does that fill me with absolute dread? Where is that? Okay. East of the old red mill. Why are you not coming? Because it's urea drop. Okay, that's good. I am no longer scared. I was briefly scared, but as a brave individual, I don't get scared for long. I'm very brave. I'm not going to worry about that setting the limits just yet. We also need carbon dioxide, which is just going to be a standard shark drop station. We've made 1 million of them, we'll make 1 million more. Well, probably not 1 million, that's obvious exaggeration. True, when there's no inputs, get us 30,000 units of urea. Actually, wait, is that shark there? Oh my god, that's shark right there. What? I literally cannot believe it. I cannot believe my luck. As usual, my bad design being all over the place has helped me out. Brilliant how often that happens. It happens so often. Like, ridiculously often. Okay. So, nutrient pulp? We've built these in a weird way. Fine. Nutrient pulp is next, I suppose. And then we should have everything we need except a bit of iron. I suppose this has got iron in it, does it? It's so funny if it did. It doesn't. It doesn't. That would have been too good. Probably actually lacking chrome. But chrome is being made, right? No. No, chrome just stopped being made. we just stopped making chrome one day. We just had enough. We were just like, chrome, who needs it? And then we were done. Okay. We ran out of sulfuric acid. That's not a good sound. Right, this is part of the we ran out of aluminium, so we ran out of everything else story. Which is an unfortunately common story around this part. Hang on, but why are you not making aluminium here then? Visible confusion. Holy crud. So we did some work to make sure the Crontium train was faster, but that turned it off. Well, I feel silly. It's okay. It's not okay. I just have to say it's okay. You know, people ask you how you're doing, and you say okay, but it's not okay. It's that old ball and chain. Okay. My little guys are eating all the nutrient pulp. That's good, I suppose. We make enough of it. I believe we make quite a lot of nutrient pulp. Yeah, cool. So, the next step in my nefarious and diabolical plan is to make fertilizer. Some people say that's neither nefarious nor diabolical. And to them, I remind you that I should have seen this coming. I rephrase that. I did see this coming. I just thought it wouldn't happen. Oh, wait. Ah! Did I not? I thought I turned the... Oh, no. I turned one batch of them. Okay, so over there we were turning compost into compost. Wonderful. Not something you ever actually want to do. I mean, it is when you got too much compost, but we don't have too much compost. We need compost. Okay, and then we're going to make some fertilizer. Just like that. You don't need to be clever with fertilizer. It's not a smart material. Like, people think you have to outsmart fertilizer to use it. That's not true. That's a lie given to you by Big Fert. Big Fert, our fertilizer be smart, yo. It's not. It's just fertilizer. Don't believe Big Fert's lies. Now, I have a funny feeling I need to actually make some regular temperate tree seeds. Right? I need to make these temperate tree seeds to make more temperate trees. So I'm just going to put this here for the moment. Actually, what if I adjusted this? Get one of those bores. Yep. The whole plan is I just want to make a bunch of tree seeds real quick. Just so that way I can make more things. And I would like to maybe make like... If I make like 2 stacks of them, that's huge numbers. And it's also not what I want. I want a silo. This is overdoing it, by the way, if that was not immediately obvious. The silo is too big, but that's okay. So, now we make our tree seed generators. And we want 16 of them, which will make 1 belt of trees. I want those around the other way so we can use bores. And then I've lost count. Right. So I use bores for everything now because they're just so much easier. Sure, they don't produce much water, but it's just easy to build a bunch of those rather than blow holes in the dirt and then try to figure out what dirt is and then get into an existential crisis of maybe I'm dirt all along. I don't need that in my life. I don't need to consider, am I dirt? Because I am worried what is the conclusion to that question. What if the answer is yes, I am dirt? I don't need that. I just do not need that in my life. What if? And we only get 2 spaces, so what I think I do... Well... It's such a small amount of belt. Actually, yeah, we can just, we can merge the... Veldek, you want me to tell you what I want, what I really, really want? I don't really want anything. I just want to play Factorio, I suppose. And I'm already achieving that. Thank you, Glacier, for telling me to raise the quality of the stream. It's nice to see a high quality stream from time to time. Fertilizer. This isn't a high quality stream yet. But we're working towards it. We also need the soil and fertilizer later, but that's, again, not a huge part of the belt. We can really just, keep using this section of the belt, and that'll do just fine. Let's make more temperate tree seeds. That makes me very happy. I love tree seeds. Some of my best friends are tree seeds. Don't question which ones. You may not want the answer. Are they the quote 50 ones? Thankfully, no, they have nothing to do with quote 50. They're not white dragons. I want to gyrate these, I think. I don't think it matters. Output stays the same. Okay, so that's not actually going to help me anyway. I do actually need to rotate these. Can I... Oh, quote 50. What a concern it was. If I had known what I know now, would I have said that? Probably. Would I learn from my mistakes? No. That's not what we do here. We don't learn from mistakes. I built a new smelter. Oh. I built a new smelter block that's been done for hours. You just noticed. You mean you just built a new smelter block? Because I didn't. But you forgot to turn on. That's a shame. Learning from mistakes in this economy? I don't think that's happening. Oh, shoot. I don't have the money to learn from mistakes in this economy. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I mean, otherwise it's a fair dig, because it seems like something I would do. Four damn constant combinators you forgot to turn on. I mean, look, that's just constant combinators for you, right? And see, then we need 128 arboretums. I'm all of a sudden reminded of that very polite cat. Okay. Which is a weird sentence if you don't know the polite cat I'm talking about. Am I allowed a pet? No, no pets are allowed, but what about this cat? Okay, he's allowed because he looks so polite. So this is going to make me 1 belt of trees total. So, funnily enough, this whole thing only makes 1 belt of trees. So what we could do is we could snake them. Now, snaking is not effective, but it is cool. I think we snake. We snake in here, boys. And we do a bore. Oh yeah, we snaking. Where do I put the trees though? Where do I put the trees? Hang on, no, this is, oh my goodness, this is brilliant, this is brilliant. The trees only take up 0.09 of a belt. The trees... It's trees, son! Trees don't need to go there. And then... Yes. This is stupid. And then we output to the belt on the side which is empty. And then we put a power line there. Right? So then we'll build, say, I don't know, some. And then on the other side, and this is where things start getting spicy. They grab, and then we go like that, offset that way. Oh, we need to have the bore. Oh, the bore is actually already set up. Okay, so we set up perfectly. Of course we did. And then right at the end, we don't use the tree seeds. So this is 22. What's 128 divided by 3? 42. $32. Now see, 32 is a good number. Okay, we need more landfill. Sandfill, sorry. Please call it by its correct name. Or else. Or else it'll cry. And trust me, we don't want to deal with that today. We've got enough problems. And we do need to get nutrient pulp in there, which I suppose we can figure that out now-ish. While we're waiting for my train to arrive. Which nutrient pulp was the take? Why don't we... Awfully sneaky about that too. Oh, no, come back. Okay, good enough. I wanted 32 if I remember rightly. So that is currently 22, so we need 10 more. That's 32, and then we do that 4 times. But with the provision that it goes different ways each time because it's cool and snaky. Oh, you know what? If we do it like that and offset it slightly, save some room. This is a fun build. I like this one. And then we offset it again the other way, and then we offset it. Going the... I hear some worms. They sound less than pleased about the situation. Well, time to get the Venga bus, I suppose. The words that herald doom. Time to get the Venga bus, I suppose. Okay, and that should sort out all my trees. Thankfully I only need one saw blade machine, which is good because I've made mistakes there before. Okay, so now the question is, how do we connect everything? That's got to be on this side. Like it has to be on that side. Oh. Oh, I don't know if we're going to run into a problem here. Figure it out together. Ah. Yes. Actually will. Which is why we need to change direction. We need to change direction each time it changes sides. And now it's got to be on the... It's always got to be on the top. Okay. That kind of makes sense. My tree seeds like to top, that's all I'm saying. Okay, that's good. We really do need to get that Venga bus over here, though. It's getting really loud over there. It's just like a little concave bit of worms. Gross. Okay, that should deal with that. Hopefully I haven't made a mistake in my understanding of this whole process. I don't think I have. Love the Venga bus. Okay, good. That deals with those worms. Why are we not going? Should be no reason why we're not going. We're not going because of the Vinger bus itself. Okay, that's kind of expected, honestly. Okay, so now we just got to get the iron in, and then an ability to export 10,000 trees per minute. That's probably a fine start. I wouldn't worry about it. Right, the Vingabus done its job. I think the Vingabus has done well enough for now. The Vingabus can go home now. Did we not request? Oh, you know what? We probably do request composters. There's so much stuff that's probably broken. I'm gonna actually request arboretums this time, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Train has returned to its humble abode. And the world grows silent. I was worried something like this would happen, and I did nothing to fix it. Twice. Alright, so I've got these tree seeds. I don't know what to do with them. I'm gonna put them in. And I think what we also need to do is grab this. And we need to make more trees. Somehow. I'll figure that out in a moment. Don't worry about it. Okay. Do we want to go buy and drop off those crystallizers? I think that might not be a terrible idea. Get those crystallizers going a little bit more. Just really mess up the world with more crystallizers. I can't imagine how that's going to make things bad for me. I actually can. Don't worry about that. So, what's next? We need the arboretums. We need like 100 arboretums. We need composters. How many composters? Go 30 composters. Arboretums. We need 128 of them. Which is not a small number. 130 arboretums. Can you just chill there for a second, please? Thanks. Okay. Now, I imagine we should be making aluminium here again. We are. Good. I wouldn't mind some more productivity there as well, but that's okay. So. We need to do some...
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following holes. Holes? Yes. Thank you. Okay. So what I think I do is I'm going to go down to my secret garden with these tree seeds, and I'm going to see what I can make. Here's the secret garden. I don't know. It's secret. That's the secret garden there, I think. And we want to see how many temperate trees we can make with the temperate trees. Won't be too many, but we just need to make some. What I might do is just something along the lines of this. I just want to make temperate trees. Okay. And we also need to make some water. That's fine. Water's easy to come by. This thing's easy to come by. Those things, you never guess it, easy to come by. And alien fertilizer. You would never guess it. But this is what the secret garden's all about. This is the sort of reason we built the secret garden. And it's been existing for so long, in secret, mind you, for this very purpose. Knowing that one day we would require the secret garden to work again. I kind of want to wait for it to finish one cycle. I've really got to do something with all these fruit and pips. There's like 87,000 fruit. That's a lot of fruit. And already we have one temperate tree. Excellent. I'm going to leave that to go for a little while. That shouldn't be a problem. And I'm going to go back to my forest, or my soon-to-be forest. I'm going to make, what, 3 belts of wood? That's a lot of wood. Okay, we also need some iron. It's not a lot of iron. We need 142 iron per minute. Not a small amount of iron, though. I mean, it is a... It depends what stage of the game you're at. If you're just starting off Seablock and someone says you need 142 iron per minute, you'd be like, friggin' how? I don't have anything near that extravagant. But this is not the start of Seablock. This is like the middle-ish. Goddamn, Seablock takes forever. Why does no one warn you Seablock takes forever? They actually do. It's actually pretty much on the tin. Okay, and we need to get the... We're gonna be really messy with it, because I also don't care. You just started an Elias run, you fool. Sorry, I don't usually like to call my viewers fools, but you fool. You absolute fool. I mean, also you're called Big Clown, so I suppose... Is that an insult? Is it an insult calling a clown a fool? I don't know. I mean it good-naturedly for what it's worth. I did actually enjoy Nullius, except for when I didn't. Thank you for the compliment. Look, I just call it how I see it. Okay. Where's my soil? We're not soiling myself. Where are we? We are a little bit, but we can soil ourselves better. Problem. Eventually what happens is it just picks up things in a particular way that jams itself. Maybe. That one is perfectly jammed itself because those are brown. Those ones are probably wanting greens, and those are probably wanting green. Oh yeah. So you got to make sure it can never do that. So we shall. You know what? I said I don't need these, and then every time I say that, it seems like I need them just a little bit more. Maybe we won't stop using them. Wait, did we actually have enough arboretums? Holy crap, we did. That was... composters, we don't need any more of those. Okay. Feeling pretty good. I just need to get the composters working a bit better. Which is a fairly simple process, it just needs to be done. How do I want to do this? Do I make the saw blades here? Wood. The saw blades over here. Maybe we do just make the saw blades there. Bring the blades. Or bring the iron to make the blades. Specifically. Train. Probably be good if we signaled it correctly as well, because I can see myself about to forget to signal things. Like, I know who I am. I'm the man who forgets to signal everything. I don't remember if that's exactly how this is going to work, so I'm just going to... Perfect. Enable disable... less than... I don't know, 1,000. Quite a lot actually, but... fine. Iron drop 1. We apparently have an iron drop station ready to go. It's pleasing. So where are you up to in Nullius, big clown? Tell me about your Nullius run. This is not good. This has not worked. We have, oh, fudge bunnies. We had a good plan, we ruined it. We ruined it. Because well, I don't know what I just did there, but best not to think about it. You haven't done much, just started plastic? That's earlier than you'd think, if I remember rightly. It's like one of the 8 recipes that makes plastic. Now the plus note, only trees would have got up there. So that's something. Like that meme, right? It's something. Nope. Nope, not like that. Okay, I don't know how badly I've broken this, so that's always a fun starting to any sentence. Let's just disconnect this for the moment. Actually, let's disconnect them both for a second. Chat seems pretty quiet tonight. That's alright. Sometimes chat's doing stuff. I'm not bothered. There are some nights chat's a bit quiet, but that's alright. I'm plenty chatty myself. SeiferKatt, I see. I didn't get it at first, but I get it now. B for burger, C for chips. Dog. You have 30 minutes till another work call. Or I feel less. Okay, here's my plan. Okay, let those trees get past. Hang on, everyone. Uh, 25 hours until Burger Street Festival, and then 2 hours after that's FFF. Man, Valdek's living the dream right now. Anyone notice that? Valdek's just living his best life. Want those to clear out a bit faster, and then we'll figure out what the heck's going on. So they should be going on the side. Oh? Yes, they should be going on the bottom. Ah, sucks. Okay, so those should be going on the top. What we could always do is just make it so the seeds come back here and then resolve themselves. You know what? That's fine. Let's assume that it's messed up forever. I'm gonna call that a defeatist attitude. I call it realism. Yeah. Try and fix this is too much work, and I cannot be bothered dealing. But rather than fixing it, I'm just gonna break it entirely. I think it's still mostly correct, so let's assume it is mostly correct. Connect. Fixing anything depends on your coordinate system assumption. Oh god, I'm getting the techno babble. I haven't charged the phase emitters. Aholic. I don't understand. The phase emitters have been uncharged for decades. Maholic watched to black and white holes. Okay, look, I didn't need to know what sort of crass Maholic's watching. I just didn't need to know that. In Whitehall. Well, good to know. Path the other universe. Yep, I mean, man, can't just talk about white holes with me, because I got things to say, man, about white holes, but I can't talk about them. I'm not even being crass, it's just a game I want to talk about, and I'm not allowed to talk about it. Like, ever. And it's annoying. Because all I want to do is talk about it. I mean, it's just the best game in the world. Maybe not the best game in the world, but it's pretty damn good. I mean, it's not EVE Online. As that one guy told me was the best game ever made. Which I question that still. As I believe I should. I believe he was biased. And wrong. EVE Online, you like the tech tree. You played that game once upon a time for a day. You didn't play the game then. You saw that, you acknowledged the game, and then went, that's good enough. Which is fine. You got research. That's what I was doing for like a year of my life. Researching. That being said, I did like EVE for the short time of a year that I played it. But at the same time, I probably didn't even play it for a year, honestly. Yeah, that sounds like EVE. I just remembered the problem with this. We have to... This is going to make 3 belts of crap. The math didn't math. I mean, that's EVE for you. EVE's math never maths. See if I got 3 belts of crap. Got 3 belts of crap, and I've put it inside you. Don't think I won't. Too quiet, too tired to quote, they'll decide not to. Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to quote it. It's not particularly interesting. You won't believe what this streamer said about crap. Cat would be like, no, I'd believe it. That sounds like something SeiferKatt would say about crap. Blade. move that like an incy bincy bit over. I think we're about good. They're getting stuck. Oh, I see, I see. Not quite right. It probably works better if you... What am I... Okay, let's try that again. But this time, let's go the correct direction. Go again. Are we just doing this wrong? Shouldn't be moving though. If the only way it can go is that way, it can never go. Okay, I've done this wrong. Anything going that way has to come this way. No, because it's already gone that way. I've broken my head somehow. Yeah, this is wrong. I don't think it takes a genius to figure that out. Maybe we'll just not try and be clever and just do it in a way that makes rational sense. Okay, it's less fun, it's less clever, but it's at least going to work, right? There was a far better way to do that, and I didn't do it that way, and yeah. Well, that was wrong and stupid. I'll get all my wood back. Okay, it's not elegant, but elegance is not my middle name, and I thank my parents for that. Because it would be a pretty terrible middle name. Okay. And we connect everyone with its friend. The other side. I got friends on the other side. Got friends on the side. Here you go, gentlemen. Just a parlor trick. Just a little thing we have in Louisiana. Don't worry about it. Ah, that bothers me. There we go. Okay, that gives me 3 belts of wood unless I stuffed something up. Who knows how many belts of wood it actually gives me? That shouldn't be ever happening. But clearly something's broken, but we're not even surprised by that anymore. Something was gonna be broken. Now let's not try to act like I'm smart. Just get it done. Like most of my designs, it's built in a way that I'm not quite sure why it does or does not work at any given time. And I'm just gonna let that exist. I think that one... And that doesn't have any water because we don't have the boreholes done. In hindsight, it would be a far better idea to just dismantle these and just reassemble them with the bots. That's okay. I've got glasses. My eyes are bad enough as it is. Alright, cool. That's how it works, right? You got glasses. Just really F up your eyes more. Okay. I mean, it's the only thing that really makes sense in my mind. Look, it's not like my eyes can get worse. Says man as eyes get worse. Local man says something stupid again. I mean, it made sense at the time. Sharp blades cutting sandy tails. What? You mean trees? Are trees sandy tails now, Mahalik? I feel like, Mahalik, we come into each other's chat and just try and confuse the other person. And I'm okay for this, this bit of push and pull we got going. I think this needs to continue. I'm certainly not going to stop. You're not going to stop. It's a war that must never end. Like World War II. I'm pretty sure World War II didn't end. This is one of those statements that SeiferKatt can just say and people go, what? Did World War II end? I don't think it did. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Actually... Oh hey, we got some wood dropped off just now, I think. It's actually been dropping off a whole bunch of wood while I've been doing this. That is so typical. I spend all this time making it. It's still needed. We know it's still needed. It just doesn't feel good every time that happens. Okay. So... we do all that work and it's like, oh no, we got wood now. Oh, good. We didn't have enough wood, I know that, so I'm not too worried about that. Next, you think you want copper ore? Copper wire trains? I don't think you do want copper wire trains. I think you're just insane. Why do you think you want copper wire trains? Because we ran out of mineral catalysts? No, there's no way we ran out of mineral catalysts. I'm not believing that. I can't believe that. Did we really run out of catalysts? Did we actually run out of mineral catalysts? Okay. That's not good news. How are we going over here? Is this all good? We got lots of room over here. What if we some of this room to make mineral catalysts? It would be unfortunate, would it not? Okay, so a whole bunch of resources have failed because we ran out of mineral catalysts. Good news, bad news. They're actually really easy to make. You just need crystallizers. There is no bad news. Okay, good. That's the good news. There is no bad news. Yep, that's jammed. And okay, so these will all jam eventually. Oh, hey, and it went to go drop off some wood. So the big wood is actually being used. Good. Oops. I broke it. Anyway. Let's go and get some stuff. Thankfully the power plants are still going well. I was thinking today we really probably need to make more plutonium. But making more plutonium is easy enough. We just got to switch it on and it'll make infinite amounts of plutonium. Not infinite, but near infinite. And is there a number as good as near infinity? I say no. Near infinity is the biggest number. Okay. And then we're just going to grab my personal train again. Go back up there, fix the couple of things that broke, and then mineral catalyst time, I suppose. Ow, yeah. This is where we've gone slightly wrong. I would like that to probably be one of these, and I would like that to be one of these. I would like to... algae? And I would like this to... Okay, I'd like that to green algae. And I would like that to blacklist green algae. And we're going to do it from there. That way these last two only ever do the thing to break the deadlock if it gets that way. That makes sense. Oh, right, you don't realize I have composters. Okay, that was just you got a bit silly. That's okay. We all get a bit silly from time to time. Can't be blamed for being a bit silly, can we? Why are those not doing anything? We don't have any nutrient pole. Ew. Fair enough, now we do. And those need their water pores as well. There we go, that should make a lot of trees now. They should be making 10,000 wood per minute. Once it feels like it. Apparently. I don't think it does. Okay, now I think it does. Oh crap, I'm stuck inside the arboretums again. Didn't help. Or a priest. Oh. There we go. That looks like 10,000 wood coming through. Ooh. Yes, now we're good. Now I'm happy. And we probably need to make sure these are picked up faster, because if they don't get picked up fast enough, then everything jams in another way. Ah, welcome to Factorio. Everything jams because you messed up everything. Jamtorio. I'd play Jamtorio. I mean, arguably I'm playing Jamtorio at this very moment. The Jamtorio was inside the building the whole time. Game for people who like being stuck in jams. Like traffic jams? You know what? I've been stuck in a few traffic jams now that I've been driving, and I don't hate them. Like, I know why people don't like them. People don't like being stuck somewhere for a short time, but I'm just kind of chill. I'm just like, alright, we're just going slowly. Maybe not moving anywhere. It's fine. We'll get there sometimes. I think you move like a little bit, you're like, okay. And you just chill. That's just the sort of person I am, though. There's more about me than the world. Okay. Good news, bad news. Good news. That I think wood's sorted for a good sort of 50 hours now. Bad news. We don't seem to have any fertilizers on hand. I don't know if I said good news for that or bad news. That's a bad news. That's a bad news one. Be nice, you have that sometimes, but you want to get... Oh yeah, okay, if you want to go somewhere, I guess that's annoying. That's true. But it's just like, you know, just enjoying a bit of music and just having a good time. I can see that though. I can see if you're wanting to go somewhere in a hurry, it's a right pain. Oh! Oh, we got new batteries. Oh, oh, new battery. Click. Okay, nice. I do need better portable fusion reactors, but they're just not available at this stage. But we'll get there. Glacier Wolf, yes, I raised the quality of the stream. I'm saying this for my own benefit, just so I don't think that I actually forget. Because you know who I am. I would forget. Okay, next I would like to come up here. So, excellent. And acknowledge. Oh, that's all wrong. What? Why is that train not going anywhere? There's a few. Yeah, well, let's fix that. Did you say a train is in a jam? I would. Say that, yes. But just chill about it. That's the main thing. As one must be. Or else you would go mad. That's the thing, I've noticed that if I get frustrated at things and I voice my frustration, I'm more frustrated about them. So I try not to voice my frustrations usually, because it just frustrates me being frustrated. If that doesn't make sense to you, I don't know how to help. I don't know how to explain myself better than being frustrated makes me frustrated. So I just pretend that I'm not, and I'm happy again. You know what? I think I've just found the definition of being delusional. I would get there one day. Yeah. I've achieved something. Is it Zen? Don't know. But I've definitely achieved something. Let's hide our emotions so they don't exist. Look, it's how men used to do it, and I think we should go back to it. You know, I've had enough of these emotions that the friggin'... I'm trying to think where to go with this. Had enough of these emotions that the left are telling me are okay to have, so I'm getting rid of all emotions. Blame the left, that's the way you do it. This wokeage, yeah, this woke emotion. Everybody doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, it's some woke emotion. At least I'm happy. Just saying, emotions used to be a thing that you'd bottle up and not experience as a man until one day you blew up and killed a man. And then everyone goes, ah, geez, yeah, that happens sometimes. Shame there's no way of dealing with that. Like therapy. No. Stay away from that. That's how you deal with your emotion. We men do not deal with emotions. We just get angry. It's the manly thing to do, yeah. Look, if you start having emotions, you be sure to punch someone on the face and scream. Okay, that's the manly way to deal with your problems. Completely satire, by the way. It's actually... I don't need to say it's completely satire, but, man, I hate the fact that people just think the best way to deal with emotions is... Like, the best way to deal with, like, emotion is to just go, no, it doesn't exist, and then just live your life. Sure, it's easy. But, oh boy. Oh boy, is that a wild way to live. Ignorance is bliss. I suppose. You know what? Don't even worry about that. Straight up, just chuck that on there. We're going to need some chalk of some description. Fuel. Do we need fuel? Sounds like the thing that... I'm going to start blaming the left for everything. The libs did this. Libs gave you fuel? Yeah. Bastard libs. Unhealthy. I'm sure wars have started over repressed emotion. I mean, I don't know if war it's that simple to say, but I'm sure some were. There's no harm in expressing yourself. But, you know, this comes from a younger generation that acknowledges that. The old generation, not so easy for them. Would it be that easy for them? I'm not a psychologist. Could be. I blame that's how they were raised. Yeah, look, I'm really thankful for my parents for raising me in not that way. Like, yes, I got bullied a lot as a child for being emotional, but at the same time, like, I'm happy that I can express my emotions. That makes sense? Being bullied for having emotions is just absolutely wild, right? Just even thinking about it, I was just like, that is wild. Yeah. Damn, you're still struggling? Yeah, and you know what? I think you're probably a better person for having those emotions. Make it easier, but makes you more human, I suppose. It's really what you maybe wanted, but hey. What you got? Got more human by mistake. Or you mean just the bullying in general? I mean, look, as I got older, I think the bullying was partially my inability to shut the F up, and partly ability to naturally succeed without really trying, and then subsequently not shutting the F up. In that context, the way that Adam's family is set up is the opposite of a typical family. A wife that doesn't resent her husband, holy shit, and a husband who really displays his emotions and acknowledges them. Yeah, honestly, that's true. Adam's family is weird. I mean, it's meant to be. That's supposed to be the whole point. The counterculture thing, right? But in some ways, they're weird in ways that because in ways they shouldn't be weird. You know, like the wife doesn't resent her husband. I hope that's very much a boomer thing. Like, you gotta remember, there was like that boomer joke, which is just, oh, I hate my wife. That's a joke, by the way. Are you not laughing how much he hates his wife? How he wishes he was dead and he wishes he would take his wife with him? Do you not realize that is like a joke and like, you know, a huge amount of like comedies from like, you know, 50 years ago? Let's not forget Bang zooms straight to the moon, as Futurama put it, is just a way of saying he's going to hit his wife so hard she's going to go to the moon. Hilarious comedy. Hilarious. People can say like, oh, you know, they ruin comedy. Comedy used to be much funnier these days. I'm sure it was really funny after World War II. Exactly, yeah. After World War II, when a bunch of soldiers come home, like, absolutely friggin' traumatized by what they saw. And did. That, you know, spousal abuse is the height of hilarity. I know it's very easy to, like, you know, people go, oh, you know, the woke people, the wokeism is ruining comedy because they're saying Friends isn't as funny as it used to be because, you know, oh, this guy is abusive and that was a joke. And it's like, that's a thing. And to some degree, I get it. Yeah, sometimes. But sometimes the joke was, haha, isn't it funny that Ross's ex-wife is gay? That's not a joke. I mean, that's sad, you know? And it's not sad as in like, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, but it's like, you know, it doesn't matter how much you loved her. That's the end of a relationship. That's rough. I mean, everyone back then had PTSD, you know, had an idea it might be a thing. Or, oh, it's just a case of shell shock. You know why they're frightened? Because they're cowards. Ooh. Something completely different. You should prioritize the output of those splitters to the right to make sure the last one always unload. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. Good thinking. Now we do have a kind of problem where we're not making enough minerals. Where my minerals go? I thought we had lots of them. Yeah, this space was not designed particularly well because if I had to take a guess, it's probably all gummed up in hydrogen. Ah. Yep, all gummed up in hydrogen. This base is badly designed. I remember this one. This was like originally going to be the design that I would do again and again. But it turns out this one was actually a better design for that, so maybe I should have done the catalyst over here. Because it's actually designed for that. Because this was supposed to be the pinnacle of evolution. Shell shock, smell shock. Back in my days, the trenches in World War I, we didn't have such a thing. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, you read about those trenches, and you know, it's like you always hear the stories, and you know, oh, Granddad was in the war. Oh, what did he do in the war? I don't know. He doesn't talk about it, and you've just got this old man who just does not want to talk about the horrific things that he saw and did. People are like, why doesn't Granddad want to talk about the war? Well, honestly, the problem is he can't. Isn't that funny? Silly Granddad not wanting to talk about the things he saw and had to do to live. so strange. I mean, honestly, talking about it would probably help him, but can't, and he never will be able to. Because to do that is admission of weakness. Okay, I'm just making myself sad. I gotta change the topic. Okay, let's stop talking about toxic masculinity. Let's talk about literally anything else. That's all I want to talk about now, though. I don't. Speaking of World War I, I'm just going to go to another topic that I don't want to talk about, but whatever. There was a exhibition at the New Zealand Museum, Te Papa, a few years back that Panda and I went to because we were like a anniversary trip into Wellington. Te Papa, by the way, if you haven't been to New Zealand and you end up in Wellington, go to Te Papa. It's really amazing. But anyway, they had like an exhibit on Gallipoli, and it was just like I walked out of there and I was just like, I wasn't in tears, but God, I wasn't feeling good about life. Just so horrific. Is New Zealand? Is it anywhere on a map? No, we do that on purpose. If we're on a map, you might find us, and if you find us, we're in danger. Wondering how different the view in military and different cultures play into that as well. USA values their service members very high. But they do, but they don't treat their vets very well. While here in Germany, it's just that they exist, and someone will show up a formula occasion, the uniform will be really strange. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying something like de-arm the military, like disarm the military. I think that is a absolutely wonderful pipe dream that will never happen in the world that we live in. You know what I mean? It'd be great if you didn't need to have a military, but you kind of can't do that in this world. It's a nice dream. Unfortunately, I don't think it's a reality. It's a wonderful dream. Maybe it is possible. I don't know. I don't see how. Yeah, no, in New Zealand we don't really do a lot of the military stuff either. But again, we've got some soldiers. My father served. He didn't... I always thought this was weird as a child. I get it now, but it's like my father was in the military, but he didn't go to any wars, is what I'd say. Because in my mind, soldier go war. I mean, it's a simple, logical thing to think, in my mind. Soldier, go war. That's what soldiers do, they go war. But there's a bunch of things that soldiers do, and thankfully not all of it is combat. Like, soldiers are like, you know, when shit's going down in a country because of floods or whatever, soldiers are there to just move stuff around, because soldiers are very good at following orders and not really bitching about it. You tell a bunch of civilians you have to do this, and civilians are like, I don't really want to. Soldiers are like, no, they're trained to do it. They go, they do it. They get shit done. I wish I hadn't just done that. I needed those crystallizers. That's fine. But yeah, that's a good part of soldiering, I suppose, that you've got these people who are trained that can just be like, yep, we'll get shit done. In active conflict, not everyone is in the front line. Majority actually is behind, supporting the front. I mean like soldiers, or do you mean just in general? Like the home front is always important, but are you talking about the soldiers not in the front line? Because if so, I guess, yeah. Not something I'd actively think about, but yes. I mean soldiers, supply chain is huge. Yeah, it's true. Many of them are highly skilled technicians similar, so what's the difference between digging a trench for war and digging a trench style fire devoted for? That's a very good point, yeah. And let's also be honest, like a lot of people join the military not because they want to do the military stuff, because hey, it's an education. They leave the military and hey, congratulations. You know what you are? You're a trained technician. Hello. Oh, thank you. Snacks. And that's awesome. I'm wondering how I'm going to get this mineral sludge. I want it. What if I connect all the mineral sludge up through the sides? Oh hey, I still had some catalysts left. There's some crystallizers left. Don't anymore, but I did have them. I can see that logic, but... that's fun. See, we're mostly fine for Jivolite at the moment. Or Jive, sorry. Okay. Let's go get more crystallizers. I think the plan here is we're going to build these over here. We're going to put a line through there. We really don't need to, or shouldn't do, but... stuff it, we'll do it anyway. If I may ask, when did mandatory service in Germany end? Can't help but feel it has something to do with the fall of the Berlin Wall, but I could be wrong on that. Could have lasted longer than that. But the Berlin Wall seems like a good reason to no longer need as much of a military presence. Like the Berlin Wall being gone. Until 2005 to 2010. Huh. So much in my opinion that maybe has something to do with the Berlin Wall. Nope. Nothing to do with the Berlin Wall. You were drafted but excused because of university studies. I know New Zealand used to have military service, like, mandatory. I mean, everyone did, right? I don't know exactly when that ended. Just that it did. That is wild. God, I would have been terrible if they had like active I would have been terrible if they drafted me. The worst. New Zealand government just seen Seif as coming of age of military services and they didn't have a heart to reject him, so they changed the law. Okay, now I need to see where it was to make sure that didn't happen. I know that didn't happen. NZ mandatory military service. Okay, when did that end? 1972. I wasn't born then. Yeah, we've got the same thing, Fennec. Everything has traces of nuts because they can't guarantee that it doesn't have nuts. Oh, I apparently had wood in my inventory. Fascinating. Okay, so whatever I've done here should have helped make my stuff. Okay. Liquid resin appears to be the problem. Because... That's that gold. Okay, aluminium ore is still the problem. Because crystal catalysts are a problem. Because sulfuric acid is a problem. And sulfuric acid is a problem because... No, the problem is we've got a cycle of things that is wrong. Aluminium is short because we're short on crystal catalysts. Crystal catalysts are short because we're short on sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is short because we've got enough aluminium. Everything's short because of a cycle. It's the worst way to be. Because there's no real easy way to break a cycle. You can't just make more of a cycle because it doesn't... You need the resource to make it. So what I need to do is make more crystal catalysts. Nope, don't care. That's not where I want you to go. I want you to go make more crystal catalysts. Where are crystal catalysts? They're not that way, I can tell you that much. Where are crystal catalysts? Oh. There. Then the next problem that I've got... That's kind of the train I don't want to take. Actually, yes, I do want to take that train. All 8 drops at the shop. What? Hang on, that doesn't make sense. While I was doing this, a crystal catalyst train arrived. Yep. That makes sense. As usual, I do work to make sure something works and the factory actually already sorts itself out. The factory, unfortunately, is more intelligent than me. The factory at this point is like a living body with like the cells that connect to things. If you tried to figure out how it worked, you wouldn't figure it out. How do I feel K2SE compares to this? I mean, it's different. That doesn't really answer the question, though. Okay, so the problem is we need... Yeah, let's just split it entirely. K2SE... I've never played K2SE, actually. I've only played Space Exploration. And I didn't think it was too bad. Okay, what we're also going to go do is we're going to go and grab some of my modules. I guarantee we've got some. Seablock is different because you can never run out of things. You don't need to worry about mines, you don't need to worry about meteors, biters. You just need to keep building. If you can keep building, then you'll get there eventually. Right, despite the fact that research has not moved in the last 20 hours, we are actually progressing quite well. It just doesn't look like it, which I respect. Because once we get this chip manufactory going well, then everything's just going to start ticking along quite nicely. But because we've been spending so long trying to get it to do that, that's where we're running into problems. And we keep running into problems that as we fix one thing... I knew this would happen when I built it the size, I just didn't think it would happen this badly. But as it improves and gets larger and moves close to where it needs to be, something else will become short. But the important thing is one of the things that's becoming short right now is the basic raw resources. Which means, if you think about it, we're getting closer to the point where the resources are not the problem. Now, the resources aren't the problem, that means right at that exact moment, nothing's the problem. So what we're trying to do now is get slightly better amounts of aluminium. Oh god, what have I done? Murder. Murder. Speaking of murder, has anyone been playing the new Hades 2? Can anyone tell me if it's good? I don't want to buy it right now, but I just want to know if it's good. I haven't been watching it, I haven't been playing it, I've been doing nothing. Hades 2 is amazing. Oh, that's good stuff. That's what I needed to hear. I will play it. It already has more content than Hades 1 did. Hmm. Yeah, Seablock is just more stuff. That's true. I only really want to put this where my acid production is over here. Okay. Does the fact that it's woke ruin? God, I hate modern gaming discourse. It's so wretched. It's so wretched. I don't know, I heard there was a girl in it that didn't immediately look sexy. Does that not ruin the game? Yeah, space exploration compared to Seablock, it's just more stuff. That's true. The hell is this belt that I've built? Okay, that should make more aluminium now. Not more aluminium. Well, actually, yes, technically. Make more sulfur and thus more aluminium. I swear this today I just keep saying things that just make me disappointed about things. Today's chat topic is a disappointing SeiferKatt, or oh, I was gonna make a joke there. I was like, no, it's a sad joke. I was gonna be like, what it's like to be SeiferKatt's parents. That's not true. My parents say they're proud of me, and I believe it. Because I'll believe any old lie that they tell me. I was wondering if I should continue that joke, and then I just was like, yeah, just go for it. That's going well. Sure, Santa exists. Why wouldn't he exist? Bloody weird thing to say out of nowhere. We're talking about lying parents. That's how Satan is spelled. His very name was just a satanagram. That's Stana though. They're the same name. Part of me is wondering if I wanted to have an aluminium output over here, but probably not. This aluminium is all needed to make red chips when it gets around to it, which is currently not doing any of that. Okay. I'm not entertaining this conversation, I'm afraid. I'm not super religious, but I'm just like, yeah. I'm not super religious, but generally the idea of emphasizing something that is meant to be evil over good. And I'm not going over the church either. The church is not what I refer to as religion. I like how I was like, don't go over there. And I can't... Look, you know Pokemon, how Team Rocket digs a hole? I will see the hole every time and I'll just walk into it and I'll be like, oh shit, I fell in a hole again. How does this keep happening? Like, didn't you dig the hole? Yeah, but how did I fall in the hole? Well, you saw the hole and you walked into it. How did that happen though? And it's just people going, are you Are you just doing this on purpose? Or are you just stupid? I'm like, yeah, who knows? Could be either, really. Yeah. Possibility. I think we need more. Goodness, are we just trying to start a fight today? Are we fighting today? Are we feuding? Because I'll feud. Don't you doubt that I'll feud. I will feud with the bloody best of them. Pikachu's coming. No, not that special rare Pikachu. That Pikachu's got to be amazing, because how else would it defeat us so often? God, that was stupid. Team Rocket was my favorite part of Pokemon when I used to watch that, though. Like, they were great. They were just a bunch of idiots, and I like idiot villains sometimes. Like, I like smart villains, but idiot villains is just fun, you know? They're idiots. Okay, now with this, we should be making more aluminium. I can find it. There we go. I wonder how my lighters are going. Oh my god, we've actually got a few going now. I like this one. He's just sort of sitting on his back and rolling. He's a good boy. We are going to start having a backlog of these things. That's okay. My biters are existing. I am standing on the train track. Okay, I think I know what I need to do now is get some more ceramic filters, not stand on the train track. Get another 1,000 of them. I don't know if 1,000's needed, but 1,000 is a good number. In a video where a girl wanted to prank her boyfriend, she wore a scary mask way around the corner. He didn't flinch a bit. Disappointedly took down the mask, and at that moment he pretended to scare jump. I say, oh jeez. That's good. That's good. I've been training someone at work lately, and her father works in the same company, and so, you know, he comes by and says hi because that's what you can do. It's nice, but the two of them are just like, it's like a good-natured like parent-child like ribbing, you know. So he'll come by and be like, "How's she doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, she's doing well." Well, make sure you work her hard. I'm like, okay. And then she's just be like, oh god, not him again, as he comes around the corner. And it's so much fun. And I'm like, well, I'm going to use this for every time I get the chance. Because it's just, you know, you got to continue it, right? Because, you know, they clearly are on good terms with each other. And, you know, why not? Wouldn't do it if they're on bad terms with each other. If they're on bad terms with each other, you do not want to get involved in that shit. Let me tell you, I have worked... Oh, it was a team with like a mother and daughter in the same team, which shouldn't have happened. Like, they should never be in the same team, but they were in the same team. But, you know, that's fine. So long as they get on well... Oh, that almost killed me. So long as they get on well, there shouldn't be a problem. They did not get on well. Oh no. You know how like some mothers and daughters are just like so sweet to each other and they're like, you know, they're like best friends? These two fought like, you know, cats and dogs. They would fight, they would shout at each other in the office, and you're just like, because, you know, it's not like they had anywhere to go if they weren't happy with each other. They were... Oh, I want just the frames. Oh, shoot. So sometimes they would just completely fly off the handle at each other and start screaming at each other. I just realized. Thank you. They'd just go completely off the handle at each other, and everyone else on the team was just like, well, this is happening. Three people with the same surname, they're related. Three people with the same surname, not related. That's fine. So, I really don't know why they put them both in the same team, but they did. I mean, the worst case was, I don't know what happened, but they were very snippy with each other all morning. And then they just completely just started screaming at each other. And me and my mate were just like, you wanna go get some water? And I was like, yep, I got my water bottle, and we went off to get water. Because that's just, we were like, we're not dealing with this shit. We came back 5 minutes later, the daughter was gone, the mother was there, crying, and our other co-worker was like, consoling them, and we're like, you want to go see what another team's doing? Yeah, let's go see what another team... Like, we weren't staying for that either. It was just like, oh, shit, we do not want to be here. So we left there as well, because, you know, this is how two 20-something-year-old guys deal with these sort of conflicts. We're just like, nope. We just freaking left. And then we came back like 10 minutes later, and the mother was gone, the daughter was gone, and no one was talking anymore. Everyone was just like... I mean, there's only like 2 people left, but it was just like, oh boy. Like, it was just the most awkward thing. I mean, what could we do? All we could do is just sort of go, well... Oh wait, why is that not... output's full. Output full? What am I going to do with these catalyst frames then? The awkward feeling of should I turn the music up or call security before someone tries stabbing someone with a pen? Yeah, it is a bit like that sometimes. Interviewing a guy with the last week with the same for a job in your team, and he asked about the same name as... Oh, okay. That's fair. Man, you're interviewing people? That's all. Oh really? Interviews seem stressful to host. I'm always impressed by people who can do it though. I've never run an interview before. Not since the incident. How's it going? You know XY, are you related? Well, yes and no. XY is your brother. Brother is not the same person working in this company. Oh god. Wait, so his brother had the exact same name as the person working in your company? That's fun. That's a what are the chances? I don't know how many common names there are in Czech though, so maybe it's more likely than I may think. How much? I felt like this made more sulfuric acid, but I'm not sure that it does. I think it's trying its best. Which unfortunately may not be enough. Oh god. How many people live in Czech? Is it like a big country? Like, population-wise? 10 million, okay. That's a bit bigger than New Zealand. I need more oxygen. No, I'm fine with oxygen. Oxygen's not the problem. Oxygen is included. The problem is that oxygen is stupid. I need smarter oxygen is what I need. What about region 1.5? Okay. By the way, can we just appreciate how that perfect that spot is that it doesn't have power? Can we just appreciate that? Wonderful. Okay, see now oxygen's fine. I just need a little bit of boost. You know what we could do, if we're feeling a bit spicy, upgrade all those liquefiers. Now, these are slow. And there's nothing I can do to speed these up. So I even build like another one, which I suppose I could do? Yeah, I suppose I could do that. This is why I use water boreholes now. So much easier. Okay. See, now we've got a little bit of extra room that we can zhuzh it up. And if you're wondering, yes, if you can zhuzh it up, you should zhuzh it up. You should always zhuzh when possible. I reckon we could still improve this with beacons. And probably put the speed beacons in there rather than just looking at them. Probably speed them up a bit. There we go. About 100 males with that surname living. Okay. Not a common name then at all, is it? Why are you not grabbing? Oh, because you've got enough sulfur dioxide gas. Right, the sulfur dioxide gas is coming to here. Then we run out of water. Interesting. That's why we have this better hydro plant on me right now. 2, right? Yes, 2 goes into a 3. And then we'll speed it up. I imagine if we check production for acid now, we hopefully at an all-time high. I don't know if I'd say all-time high, but it's certainly looking better. Wow, never mind, it was that time. Not an all-time high. But we have been in a worse time. Okay. Nope. That's not going to work. So that pushes the acid out that side. I hate pipes. Love trains, hate pipes. Love the Emperor. Love me Primarch. Hate orcs. Hate heresy. I love that video. Okay, so we're producing more acid. The fact that we don't have any trains there at all, donate. Donate the Elder. No, it's 8 orcs, not racist, just don't like him. Doing standard whack the bottleneck, yeah. I wish I had a response to that. That wasn't just agreement. 8 orcs, not racist, just don't like him. I just love the claim of not racist, just don't like him. It's like... kind of racist though. I mean, I think that's like a parody of a thing that someone was actually doing, but... I don't know. I don't know. Important thing is, we are actually getting some acid in, and things are doing well. This is progress. But we are still playing Whack the Bottleneck. There is an alternative, which is we just copy this whole thing and we plonk it down somewhere else. It's not a bad alternative, actually. There's no harm in having more sulfuric acid. How are we doing for sulfuric acid? Maybe that's the question I need to be asking. Do we need it? Yes, we do. Sulfuric acid, do you need it in your life? Well, it is delicious. That's right, Jimmy. It is delicious. But do you need more of it? Gee, mister, I don't know. Gonna go make... wait. Sulfuric acid makes iron? Oh, it makes the manganese. So, technically, yes. We've got plenty of iron currently, though, so it's not really that much of a problem. But it's just nice to make sure we got lots of it. Gee willikers, mister, do we have enough iron? Oh, and that's why we've got all the ferric chloride, because we thought about that. Man, it's weird when I think about things. Doesn't usually happen. It's startling. And these are about half full anyway, which is nice. I like the idea that I've just got like 26,000 plates just in a big box. A rebuild of the acid. This was already designed with modules in place. Oh, it wasn't designed with beacons in place. It was designed with modules though. What I really probably need to do at some point in the future, where there are robots, why do we not have transistors? Okay. I recommended I beacon my pipes instead. Ah, Zoe. Zoe. Hello. Also, ouch. Also, I think you're the first person to see the new icons. I've been working on new icons for my subscribers. Little cat paw. It's actually drawn nicely. Bacon pipes when you send pigs through vacuum tubes. Even wood on novice is... Yeah, so I had ages ago made by my artist cousin. Technically Panda's cousin, but you know what? Married, so it's fine. And so she made like the little cat paw, and then I can like change the colors for different months. But then I'm like kind of like, oh, what colors do I go with? I've only gone up to like a year and a half, I think. It's every 6 months it changes color. Or maybe I've only got up to a year, I don't know. But I need to do more. Because I can just change the color, and that was like just a grayscale thing, like a change color. And that's fun. Okay. Look, let's stop beating the bush, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna add a second pour, restart the coloring if I go far enough. Then I'd need new art. I need to make a decision now. I can't change in the future. Well, see, that's why I didn't do more colors. It only goes up to a certain amount. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, you said hooligans. Hooligans? I thought it was Hoovians. I did read that and I got straight. Even wood on novice is infused with time and relative. Is infused with TARDIS. Oh, and actually Spike had one as well, so... Meh. How's it infused with TARDIS? I got confused and then I got distracted and then I got hungry. It was just overall a bad time to be me. I don't know why I got hungry, but... In fact, it's not going to work. I am so far behind on Doctor Who. It's ridiculous. The last Doctor Who I watched was Peter Capaldi. That's just so far away. You prefer hooligans? That's fair. I should allow it. You watch out to Matt Smith. Okay, so you're even further behind than me. I'm over here going like, ah, man, I didn't even finish Capaldi. You're like, I didn't finish Smith. I'm like, okay. Didn't know we were having a competition. Congratulations, you win it. Oh, so close. Peter Capaldi's run is pristine. Pristine? Really? Okay. You know what? I'm still not happy with it because I know what I've done wrong. I mean, most people didn't like Matt Smith from what I remember. But I liked Matt Smith. He was my favorite. Your favorite is Peter Capaldi. Wow. Not a... Oh! Aww. It was so perfect and I realized why. It's because it was right next to it. Okay. That's a response I don't usually hear. David Tennant is your not many David Tennant. Look, I love David Tennant. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love David Tennant. He's a wonderful man. He was a very good doctor. But, you know, part of me is a little bit like that. Everyone loves David Tennant, though. I only want to just do this. Just because it's easy. Oh, and I probably need to put it in there, because otherwise I'm going to get stuck with it. Okay. Is it because he pays the rent on time? Look, not every tenant pays the rent on time. Thank you. He's everyone's favorite. You get to pick so you get to pick another favorite. You know, you've kind of done the same thing. Exactly. It's almost like you're being a bit contrarian, though, isn't it? No, everyone loves David Tennant. I don't want to like David Tennant. I'm gonna love someone else. You love someone who needs the love. I haven't watched any Jodie Whittaker, like not even a little bit. And I kind of want to, but I haven't. Like Tennant's Doctor and Smith's Companions. Tennant's Doctor was great. Smith's, who was Smith's Companions? It was Rory. I don't know why Rory's the first one I come up with. Amy and Rory, and then was Clara part of Smith? You thought Rose was cute when you were younger? Of course. Billy Piper, how can you not? Scary thing is, isn't Billy Piper like the age that her mother was at the time of filming? Now? That makes sense? If I need to give that sentence another go, please let me know, because that was rubbish. But, yeah. I mean, Rose is in a very special point that she was like the one that a lot of people for the first time were like experiencing, including myself. And it's like, great, Rose is wonderful. And Rose was just as clueless as we all were back then. And that just made it kind of nice. Martha? Martha was fine. I didn't hate Martha. Didn't love her. Donna I liked retrospectively. Like, Donna I only really appreciated her after she was gone. Also a Torchwood. I haven't seen Torchwood. I haven't seen any Torchwood whatsoever. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Donna was appreciated after she forgot. I think Donna was appreciated. Like, most companions are smart, right? They may not be geniuses, but they're like, they've got a certain wisdom with them. Donna was not that. Donna was like the everyman that just didn't give a shit. And as someone who doesn't give a shit, on hindsight. I appreciate that. You know, it's just... Donna is like... You know how people go, oh man, I would love to... Like, some people think about this. I don't know if I would agree with this anymore. But, you know, if you had a chance, would you go, like, on an adventure with a doctor? You'll probably die, let's be honest. But man, what a life you'll have until you do. Most people say, like, yeah, actually, it'd be kind of interesting. Don would be like, why? What would be different? It's like, what do you mean, what would be different? I don't really see the point. You're just like, what the f... How do you not see how that would be interesting? You know, whatevs. And I just think that's kind of charming. Just the... Not indifference, but just the, like, you really have no idea why you're here, do you? It's just fascinating to me. She did her best. Like, I think it was like the first time she was introduced. It was like, I mean, it's like this thing. She's like, I don't know that. It's like, what do you mean you don't know that? It was in London. You live in London. Yeah, but I was away at the time. Okay, it was like when the Cybermen all came along. Ah, I was at sea at the time. How do you miss everything? Like, you ever go, like, talks about, like, world politics with someone, and unfortunately I'm one of those people sometimes, but you talk about world politics, and the person goes, It's like, what do you mean you don't know? It's like, you know, oh man, that war is pretty bad. Which war? What war? The one in Ukraine? There's a war in Ukraine? Yeah! When did that happen? It's been happening for like 2 years now. Really? Yeah! Huh. Didn't know. Anyway, finger bus. That's Donna. Except on a worse scale. Anyway, finger bus. I always think there's one more clap. I don't need you to have a path. I need you to just start killing. Excuse me? Oh, you know what's happening? I've got too many sound channels happening. Oh no. The sound channels are limited. Donbass. What was Donbass? Oh, the Venga bus is displeased. We must sacrifice someone for the Venga bus. You're welcome to make your suggestions on who we sacrifice. But someone must be sacrificed to please the Venga bus. Me? Okay. Take you out back, you sacrifice the Venga bus. You know what, we're not even going to take you out back. The Venga bus appreciates, Oh, Donbass is occupied region of Ukraine. I was thinking it was a Doctor Who reference, but it was a real life reference, and I've just proven myself to... I'm the Donna Noble of streaming. I'm not that bad. Or that good. The Venga bus, the Vengeance bus. Oh no, not the Vengeance bus. I'm glad we got them all. You know, as soon as I said that, I knew I was going to regret that. Hey, Hedgehog. Okay, anyway, yeah, no, we can't take you out back to deal with you because the Vengeance bus likes to see the terror in people's eyes, and it wants people to know never to like cross it. Here I am making a wonderful point about Donald Noble, and I didn't realize that it actually did apply to me. That is the most shameful thing I've said in a while. And I know what I've said. Where are all my bots? Oh, shoot. Okay, this is actually going pretty alright. Considering what a, like, absolute shit show of a mess this is. Considering a shit show of a mess it is, this is going well. You're allowed to press X to doubt here, because that's reasonable. Is that square and circle? That square and circle a landfill, a BP, or a mod? What? what square of landfill? Sorry, I don't understand. I do not understand. I don't know why I'm doing a fake Scottish accent. Thank you for doubting me, Dog. I appreciate that. Why do I have that rare marker on my cam? That's the quality of the stream right now. Please place landfill like I normally do. It's a rare marker because this is a rare stream. Okay, it's no longer a rare stream, it is now an epic stream. The quality of the stream has increased. Square or circle? Oh, wait, do you mean like the square or circle that I'm lining everything up with? It's just train track. They just stole your thunder? Well, you know what they say. When they steal your thunder, you steal their, hearts. Epic stream, yeah. That's how it works. So people can raise the quality of the stream. They cannot lower the quality of the stream because I have not given them that power. I fear what would happen with such power. Is that a meme on the upcoming Factorio quality? Yeah, absolutely, it's a meme. I mean, I wanted to increase my quality of the stream, and so I do it. I've got to figure out how to do it on RimWorld. I need to do a similar joke on RimWorld. But is it like a meme on it because I think it's stupid? No, I think it's fine. It doesn't bother me. It's just what it is. What it is. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, but generally chat's nice enough to me that I don't think they would go negative that often unless I said a really bad joke. But I don't want to be disincentivized from telling bad jokes. So I'm not going to give you guys that power. But yeah, it was more just like, I thought about it and I thought it'd be funny. It would have reset me to common when I confessed to being the Donald Noble of streaming. Excuse me, that is triple legendary, thank you very much. Clearly. Oh, the name, look, the names are not the thing you should be worried about with that. The names can easily be changed and easily improved upon, and they are going to improve upon those. I don't think those names are going to stick. There are legitimate concerns with the system, and I don't think, if someone's not happy with it, I don't think they're wrong either. But I don't think the names should be one of the things you're concerned about. Also, I don't think I could do a refined stream. If I'm Donald Noble, why do I even have watchers? Honestly, I legitimately ask myself that every time I stream and have people, more than one person watching me. But that's mostly because I like the self-deprecating joke. Okay, I had really big batteries, and now my batteries are all emptied. And I have no supplies. It's about what we should have expected. Yeah, I think the names can probably be changed. I think they just said, we want to do a thing, we need to name them, and they just went, oh, fudge, we didn't really think about that. They do need to be named, and they just went with the classic WoW naming scheme. And I don't think that's a concern. But I get that people, like, that's the easiest thing to poke a hole at. Well, what I'm seeing right now is things being made, and that makes me happy. Like, that's good. Will it be consistent? I certainly hope so. I am worried about the transistor problem, so maybe I need to go check that out. It's easy to poke a hole at those because those names are completely different from the theme of the game. What are the mechanical issues? Just the idea, it's almost like a gacha thing with like the quality that it's random. That's one complaint that I've had. Colors and namings are basically a common staple, switching those up. I mean, look at us, we're special. God damn, we're Factorio players, we are special. Possibly have other issues too. Let's have a look at the transistors before we go back to the old sulfur well. Plastic? Are there any shortages of plastic? Surely not. Oh wait, was that something that needed... It was something that needed aluminium, of course. Like the FFFs, I don't think the quality and such like going to work the way people think it will. If it seems the DLC will exert force to move designs away from tiling builds main buses and city blocks. What else is there? You can't tile a main bus or city block, what do you do? Issues with people who aren't scaling enough, you have subscriptions. You get the year-long subscription, do you? Spaghetti, what else? Well, I build things that look like the Factorio trailer. I don't know what you're talking about. That does not look like a Factorio trailer. Like we've got some... This is the tidiest base I've had in a long time. Sure, there's issues somewhere, in some places. Like this is not looking great. Spaghetti all the way down. I mean, look, I approve of spaghetti. Spaghetti's fun. But I do remember my Nullius starter build, and that was horrific. And I wish to apologize, but I do not know the words how. I shall not. I don't know how to apologize, so I'll never apologize. Friggin' deal with it. I think we have made a minor mistake by putting productivity modules in there. Okay, new plan. We're going to grab all two of these, never mind. Look, I promised one day I'd do pie, and I will stick to that. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I look forward to it. Without the main bus city block patterns, what's left is the trailer-like designs, which I am already... I'm ready. My body is ready. And I am going to embrace it with my whole heart. And scream while I do it. Scream, this doesn't seem optimal. Okay, so we had a good idea in improving productivity. I think it was a bad idea though. I think productivity increase was a fine idea, but a terrible plan. Full pie. Space pie is what I promised. Part prod, part speed. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. But that'll go 30%. I do like. Crafting speed is okay, that will work. Just finicky. That works. That's a good idea, Big Clown. Your pie playthrough died the UPS death. Well, my computer is pretty decent. I don't know how good your computer was, or is, but my computer's pretty decent, and so I think it should be okay. We'll see what happens. My computer's only really ever died UPS death when I was doing a very bad sushi belt. Which will happen again, by the way, because I got plans for sushi. I don't know how I'm going to do it with the expansion. No computer. Oh, is this like the crisis of our people? Our people being Factorio players? Sushi pie. Zoe, I think that would kill me. Can I make speed module ones? I can, I just need to spend some time doing it. Right now I'm just whack-a-moling. Whacking them moles, if you know what I mean. Wink wink nudge nudge. It'd be good content. I don't know. I don't think I would be able to finish it. I don't know if that's a good idea, Zoe. I'm certainly tempted by the idea, I won't lie. But, you know, sometimes you do have to drive a nail through a very sensitive part of one's body. Not mine, of course. I'm not insane. I just want someone else to hurt. Okay. You plan. Keith could have a clever plan of delaying pie until after the DLC. Has to wait for more pie. No, I don't think that's the plan. I did promise that after this build, and probably after... I don't know what I'm going to do when the DLC comes out, because I'm not sure I'm even going to be finished with this when the DLC comes out. Shh. I simply don't know. Why are we not making all the stuff all the time? What's going wrong? Why are they not running? The Factorio player deployed in Intel and AMD. Next hardware will be how well it runs modern Factorio. It's not going to be me though. I'm not a tech guy, but I'm hoping someone does it. Like, see, loves Factorio. He must be an engineer. There's no way in hell I'm an engineer. Look at this design. You think I could actually be employed with a design like this? I don't think so. Okay, we're having stirrite problems. Interesting and concerning. Would we maybe do half of this? How are we doing with Sephiroth? Sephiroth, sorry. You need to make this base in their time off, throwing away best practices because it's time to be fun and chill. Nah, I don't think so. I think engineers would be like, that you can't undo that learning. I think that learning is so ingrained that they will not be able to escape it. A fun idea, I just don't think it's possible. But I know. I wouldn't want it. First off, because I'd have to study. And that's already terrible. SeiferKatt's fears. 1. Studying. That is all. Oh, and spiders. I forgot spiders exist. You know what? I say I forget spiders exist. There's a spider, like, near our door at home. The postal literally. There's a spider near our door, and I look at it, I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's not harming me, and I'm very chill with this spider. And me and the spider, we're not friends, but we're not enemies. I'm okay with this. It's a very scary one, though. Not like a little one, it's quite big. But I'm being very brave, and I greet it every night when I see it. If I get up early enough that it's still there, I say good morning to it. Doxing the spider. Yeah, spiders, man. Sort of sad that none of the bigger tech tubers use Factorio's CPU's bench. Generally, Factorio is not too bad. Generally. Only when you start doing like ridiculous mega bases does it start becoming a problem. Egg. It's a good answer. Respect this Buddha lest it bite your bum. I named it as well. I didn't give it a very original name. If you'd like to guess what I named the spider, it's not an original name. Spiders are our friends. The spiders are friends, not food. Dave or Chris? I don't know, I wouldn't call it Dave. That would remind me of Dave. It's not a bad thing, but no. Oops. Dave is the logistics bot. No, the logistics bot was... Dave, what a stupid name. Aw. Now I'm worried that Dave has like got this in the background and he's sleeping to it and he's just hearing that his name is stupid. What was the logistics bot's name? He had the one bot and we named it. I don't remember what we named it. Not Steve, that's a name for a rock. No, I call it Charlotte because, as I said, I'm not original in naming it. It's on a web. Dave was the second one. Harold? No, they were Harveys. They were Harveys. It was Harvey. Look, you know what? You did well. You reminded me. You were close enough to remind me of what it actually was. Good job. Got the Harvey as a name. Right for the... You'll name your dog Harvey? Are you getting a dog? What? Okay, did I say probably for the best about what? I don't remember what I said that about. I might have, but I don't remember what I would have said that about. Did I get context for my own, probably for the best I forgot about the name Harvey. I probably did. That makes sense. I think I did. What are we lacking? Transistors. Transistors should be coming now that we're making plastic. We're not making plastic though. We're talking about making plastic. We're not bloody making it. Oh. Oh, I remember ages ago we were going to deal with this. Okay. One last thing and then we're going to call it for the night. Gosh. This is finishing a build from ages ago. Because the idea was we wanted to have the charcoal come through here. Then we never did it because we never needed it. But now we do. And honestly, we can probably get rid of this as well. I don't think that's required anymore. And this. The backup power of a few steam generators. It's not really that helpful. So the idea was chalk comes from here. Oh yeah, that's the problem. Oh yeah, no, we got heaps of problems then. So I actually don't want any of this. Okay, then we go down here, take that over this way. That over this way, and connect. So at that point, we are probably making... I imagine this will start going down rather rapidly. Good. Yeah, Factorio players, we're an odd breed. In a good way. I think. Not the worst way, that's for sure. Okay, and with that, plastic should be improved. It's trying to make a lot of chalk. That's kind of... Probably could speed up those belts. That would probably help a little bit as well. But this is where we want it to be. And plastic is looking nicer already. You always want to see nice plastic. And then you can throw that plastic in the river or the ocean where it belongs. Okay, I think that'll fix a lot of my problems. And here is probably the best place to stop. Because we are, as usual, over time. By 15 minutes. That's not the finishing button. That is. So, thank you everyone for being here today. I hope you enjoyed your stay. If you are new here, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it. And if you would like to go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt, that's where I post VODs. Not as often as I should, they're like 3 months behind. But they're there! Thank you. Appreciate it. Mumbling about throughput trains and having unreasonable distaste for spaghetti. Whoa, 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 whoa. I love spaghetti. Spaghetti is just like brain explosion. And I'm good at spaghetti. Too good, that's the problem. Okay, now all the sound effects. Thanks guys. Thank you. You've also got the Discord channel if you'd like to join a community. You don't have to though. I understand we all have a million Discord channels, but it's just a thing you do. So if you want a community where you can post stuff and chat and find out when I'm not streaming, that's the place to go. I will next be streaming on Saturday, doing some RimWorld, where we continue Shortland Street. And we need to make the logo. Yeah, so Shortland Street is going to continue, the medical clinic where everyone is saved, except for those who aren't, and they're looked after in the freezer for the moment. Don't worry about that. RimWorld, right? RimWorld never changes. Join the Discord now. There are cat pictures. Are there? Oh, there are cat pictures. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a cute kitten. Anyway, sorry. See me for more Factorio? Yeah, absolutely. And if you don't want to watch RimWorld, and I respect that, you're probably here for Factorio. That's totally cool. Then Factorio will be on Monday. So, I'll catch you then. Take care, everyone. See you then. Goodbye.